Hello, my name is Vivek Singh, Principal Specialist Technical Account Manager for databases here at AWS. In this video, I'm going to discuss about PostgreSQL 12 end of life, PostgreSQL 12 end of standard support for Aurora and RDS PostgreSQL, Amazon RDS extended support, benefits of PostgreSQL version 16, and finally a PostgreSQL 16 demonstration video. Let's start with understanding what does it mean by Community PostgreSQL End of Life. The PostgreSQL Global Development Group releases a new major version containing new features about once a year. In the similar fashion, every year, Community PostgreSQL reaches end of life for a given major version. For an example, in November 2024, PostgreSQL 12 reached end of support. After the community end of life date, PostgreSQL databases will be no longer getting update, bug fixes, or security patches. Typically, a major version is supported for 5 years since its date of release. When a PostgreSQL version reaches end of life, users are recommended to upgrade their databases to newer supported versions. Now let's learn about Aurora, RDS, PostgreSQL, end of standard support. Aurora and RDS PostgreSQL 12 will reach end of standard support on February 28, 2025. Aurora PostgreSQL will continue release patches for extended support versions, while RDS releases new minor versions with bug fixes and CV patches for extended supported versions. We will learn more about Amazon RDS extended support in next slide. After February 28th, you can still create Aurora PostgreSQL long-term support 12.9 and 12.20 and RDS PostgreSQL 12.22 databases that will automatically enroll in extended support. Restoring PostgreSQL 12 database snapshots will have an option to disable RDS extended support. Please keep in mind, if RDS extended support is disabled, database will be forced upgrade. If upgrade fails, database will remain in extended support enabled and will continue being charged. Amazon RDS extended support allows to continue running RDS databases on major version past end of standard support for an additional cost. Charges for Aurora and RDS PostgreSQL 12 version will start from March 1st, 2025. Under RDS extended support, RDS provides critical security updates and bug fixes for Aurora and RDS PostgreSQL databases after end of standard support date. It's important to note that RDS does not provide any new features during extended support. RDS extended support supports the deprecated versions for up to 3 years from the end of standard support. Charges for this feature depends on AWS region where RDS is hosted, vCPU of the instance, and number of the years of calendar year since standard support expired. There is a requirement of versions to be in extended support. Aurora PostgreSQL requires version 12.9 long-term support or 12.20, while RDS for PostgreSQL requires version 12.22. Now let's learn about benefits of PostgreSQL version 16. In PostgreSQL 16, there are significant performance improvements across various key areas. Let's start with performance improvements in Query Planner. In this release, the Query Planner gains the performance for full and right joins, generates more optimized plans for queries involving aggregate functions with distinct or order by clauses, and optimize the execution of Windows functions, leading to more efficient operation. The release of PostgreSQL 16 also brings significant improvements to bulk loading. This is applicable to both single and concurrent operations using the copy command. Starting from version 16, tools that utilize libpq such as psql now have support for load balancing at the connection level. A new option has been added to the utility that is load balance hosts, which can be used for load balancing. Vacuum operation has been improved in PostgreSQL 16. It comes with enhancements to the vacuum strategy that reduces the necessity of full table freezes. In PostgreSQL 16, performance boosts also come from the introduction of CPU acceleration through SIMD technology for both x86 and ARM architectures. Some of the improvement in logical replication in PostgreSQL 16 are bidirectional replication, replication from standby, and performance enhancements for logical replication. Please note that the ability to have logical replication from standby applies only for RDS PostgreSQL, and it does not apply for Aurora PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL 16 introduces pgstat IO view, a source of IO metrics enabling in-depth inspection of IO access patterns. The pgstat all tables view offers comprehensive statistics pertaining to every table within the present database. In PostgreSQL 16 release, a new attribute is appended to this view. This attribute records a new timestamp column that is last sequential scan, indicating the time of the last scan table. Similarly, in pgstat all indexes view has a new column appended that is last index scan, which indicates the time of the last index scan for a particular index. In this release, PostgreSQL 16 also makes auto-explain more readable by logging values passed into parameterized statements and improves the accuracy of the query tracking algorithm using by pgstat statements and pgstat activity. In terms of security, PostgreSQL 16 introduces several enhancements and new features. It has security-focused client connection parameters. PostgreSQL 16 introduces the require auth function, empowering clients to specify the authentication parameters they are willing to accept from a server. PostgreSQL 16 also has added support for Kerberos credential delegation. Please note that being managed database services, some of these features may not apply to Aurora or RDS PostgreSQL databases. Now let's have a look at this demonstration video showing the difference in PostgreSQL 12 and 16, followed up by performance benchmarking using pgbench tool. On my left side, I have RDS PostgreSQL 12 and I have a PostgreSQL 16 in my right side. As we can see, compared to PostgreSQL 12, PostgreSQL 16 has 4 more attributes for pgstat all table views. These new attributes are last SIG scan, last IDX scan, and top new page update, and an INC since vacuum. Similarly, pgstat all indexes has a new column, last index scan added. We also see that there is a new view pgstat IO is added to PostgreSQL 16, which is not present in PostgreSQL 12. Now I will be performing benchmarking using pgbench tool on RDS PostgreSQL 12 and 16 versions. As you can see, both of the instances have similar hardware, including same instance class and storage size, as well as storage type. By the end of the benchmarking, I found that PostgreSQL 12 served 2,489 transactions per second, also called TPS, while PostgreSQL 16 served 2,641 TPS, around 7% higher than PostgreSQL 12 for similar workloads. I hope you found this informative. Thanks for watching.